The news that around 74,000 international students are leaving the UK in 2025 has raised a lot of questions about what's actually going on. This isn't just a small shift in numbers, it's a major signal that the UK's appeal as a study destination is changing. A mix of stricter immigration rules, uncertainty around post-study opportunities, and more attractive options in other countries has created a situation that many experts say was avoidable. A big part of this story goes back to early 2024, when new rules came into force banning dependents for most postgraduate students. This single policy changed the landscape almost overnight. Dependent visa applications dropped by more than 80%, and overall international student visa applications went down by about 11%. For thousands of students, especially those with families, the UK suddenly didn't feel like a supportive or practical option anymore. Almost 45,000 people holding international study visas were among those who eventually left, reflecting a clear shift in how global students now view the UK. These changes have had a direct impact on universities as well, especially those outside the elite Russell Group. Many universities rely heavily on fees from international students to keep programs running and maintain staff levels. When numbers drop sharply, the consequences show up quickly: budget gaps, course reductions, hiring freezes, and even job cuts. The academic strength of UK institutions is still respected around the world, but the financial pressure many of them are now facing is becoming more visible by the month. If the decline continues, several universities may have to rethink their entire operational models. While the UK has been tightening rules, other countries have been moving in the opposite direction, offering smoother, clearer, and more stable pathways that international students find attractive. Australia has become one of the biggest winners in this shift. Its longer post-study work rights, straightforward immigration pathways, and predictable policies have made it a top choice for students who want long-term prospects after graduation. Dubai is another rising competitor. Its flexible visa policies, growing job market, and geographic closeness to India make it an appealing option for students seeking both convenience and opportunity. Then there are countries like the United States, Germany, Ireland, and several European destinations that are seeing renewed interest. Students increasingly feel that these countries, despite higher living costs in some cases, offer more reliable long-term prospects compared to the UK, where policies seem to change frequently and without much notice. Predictability has become one of the most valuable things for students planning their future abroad, and right now many feel the UK doesn't offer that stability. Another major point of worry is the uncertainty surrounding the graduate route. Over the past year, there have been ongoing discussions and speculation about reducing its duration or tightening its conditions. At the same time, the salary thresholds for skilled worker visas have increased, making it even harder for fresh graduates to secure qualifying jobs. For many families investing huge amounts of money into international education, post-study work opportunities are a key part of the decision. Without clear, stable rules, students naturally look toward countries where the road ahead is easier to understand. Experts have also raised concerns that some of the recent policy decisions may be short-sighted. In trying to control migration numbers quickly, the government may have overlooked the larger picture. International students contribute billions to the UK economy every year, not just through tuition fees, but also through accommodation, transport, part-time work, and overall local spending. They fill gaps in the workforce, especially in sectors like healthcare, engineering, technology, and research. Reducing their numbers might bring temporary political gains, but it weakens the country's long-term talent pipeline and global competitiveness. Many believe that restoring confidence will require a clear shift in approach. First, the graduate route needs long-term stability. A guaranteed 2-year post-study period, without frequent changes, would go a long way in rebuilding trust. The dependent ban, especially for master's students, is another area that experts say should be reconsidered. Allowing families to accompany students doesn't just attract more applicants, it also makes the UK feel like a more welcoming place overall. Salary thresholds for skilled worker visas also need to be realistic. When minimum salaries rise faster than the job market can adjust, students feel shut out before they even start. On top of that, communication from the government needs to be clearer. Sudden announcements and policy shifts leave both students and universities scrambling, and that uncertainty directly affects enrollment decisions. Even with all the recent challenges, the UK remains one of the world's most respected education hubs. Its universities, research quality, cultural diversity, and global connections still attract attention. But the unpredictability surrounding immigration rules has started reshaping the choices students make, and the effects are visible already. To stay competitive, the UK will need to focus on clear rules, consistent policy, and genuine long-term planning. Universities, students, and employers are now watching closely to see how the government responds. The future of international education in the UK depends not just on academic excellence, but on whether the overall environment feels stable and supportive. A balanced approach that welcomes global talent while maintaining fair control over immigration is still possible. But without timely adjustments, the gap between the UK and its international competitors may continue to widen. This is where things stand for now, and the decisions made in the coming months will play a major role in shaping the UK's position in the global education landscape.